Oh, God.
Jalen Green.
Jesus Christ.
He's in tonight.
Tonight the night.
Oh, no.
What is up, everybody? Welcome to the pregame show.
Let's go.
Presented as always by DraftKings Sportsbook, America's top-rated sportsbook app. Use promo code DNVR whenever you sign up, because later in the show, D-Line is going to share all of his wisdom with you.
Let me
All of it. Wow.
Let me go ahead and get that
Full
wisdom
segment's
ready
worth.
to go.
Get that wisdom lined up. We got a great show for you today, guys. We're going to pad some stats on this show.
Oh, I love
You
it,
know,
man.
it's an easy, light Tuesday game for us, so why don't we just
I
stuff
like
the
to
stat
get.
sheet?
I like to get, like, normally I think it's reasonable that I get 6 to 7 jokes in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pad the shit. I want to joke.
You're gonna set me up for a joke, maybe?
Maybe
I'm
we'll
telling
see.
you, I'm telling you, this is where we're at right now, where like all these stupid things people say, I just want to like start kicking them while they're down. Like, Jokic is just chasing these stats.
This is the thing. They don't realize how pathetic they sound.
I know.
Dude,
We
this
just-
is what I said like a week ago. When people try to talk about Nikola Jokic, they sound like idiots.
they do sound like idiots.
It's just
so
like,
true.
but it's like
You
so.
sound like an idiot.
It's so pathetic. It honestly is like devolved into other sibling fighting about like, why did you get kicked up? And you're like, dude, shut up. You're a supposed professional.
Yeah.
Why do you care this much about this? Like we were just saying this. I wish that Jokic would just come out and say like, I don't want it.
Hey,
like I literally
save it. We got a whole segment we're going to get to.
All right,
that.
fine.
I still have to introduce the panel. Anyway, we're going to talk about that. We're so excited to talk about it. We're chomping at the bit here. We're also going to talk about the most memorable. I mean, Jokic has 99 career regular season triple doubles. He also has 6 postseason triple doubles, but he could get his 100th tonight. I think there's a good chance of it. And so we'll talk about that and kind of look back on our favorite or most memorable triple doubles of his career to date. Then, of course, the bets. And then here's D-Line. He's revved up, man.
refer back to my rant I already made.
All right. And then over here, wearing a hat, it's Harrison.
Yeah, how about the fact that we're all just JJ Redick guys now?
Man, I can't go there. I can't. It's too long.
Oh.
We don't have a time. I can't go.
I'm
into it.
there.
I'm totally there.
JJ, my guy.
Dude, JJ.
My guy.
Would we be like?
I hated Duke growing
Would we be
up.
like Skip Bayless guys if Skip was like, you know what, Jokic is the best,
Dude,
You know,
for a little
you know
while,
what, we're
I was-
in.
It's not like Michael Jordan's a Skip Bayless
For a little
guy.
while, I was like, all right, Skip likes Tebow. Not so bad of a guy.
like Tebow. That was your bar. I loved it.
I hated Tebow.
Yeah, that's so true. All right, Nuggets taking on the Houston Rockets, who have lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in a row. 9 games in a row. Their last win came on February 1st.
And their last loss came the other night against the Portland Trailblazers when Damian Lillard had 71 points. And it's funny, I was looking over the injury report before I walked in the office today. Jamal Murray's playing
Okay.
after
I love
barely
it.
being able to make it off the court last game.
All right, do we have a tinfoil Kale? Hey, get off your phone. Come on. Tinfoil hat guy.
Aaron Gordon, after wincing, looking like he was in obvious pain a couple nights ago, is playing. Michael Porter Jr. popped up on the injury report. He's playing.
Everybody's just like, I might go for 70. I got to find out.
They're like,
Everybody wants
There
to
it
play
is.
against the Houston Rockets, man. Everybody suits up against the Houston
they're
Rockets.
like their mouth starts watering. They're like, oh,
Yeah.
the stats I could pad. Oh,
Right.
how I could pad them.
Because if you look at some of these performances that the Houston Rockets have given up, Kale, everybody goes off against the Houston Rockets, man.
There's just a show going on.
Look
Only
at this,
thing.
man. Damian Lillard.
wow.
All those other guys.
It's so tiny. What is it? Luka Doncic. Can you zoom in a
Luka
little bit
Doncic,
more
50.
there, Kale?
Laurie
Just a little
Markkinen,
bit.
49. John Morant, 49.
Wow.
LeBron James, 48. Everybody goes off
Giannis,
against
44.
Houston.
Wow.
I have to think that's one of the reasons that everybody's playing tonight.
Yoke's going for 12 tonight.
Oh, Jokic
Oh,
is
he
going
wouldn't
for
dare stat pad. So.
No.
He's going for 12 points
No,
tonight.
Jokic will go for like 10, 10, and 10.
Nope. I think he's going to go for 10, 10, and 9. It'd be great if Yoke came out, it gets 9 rebounds in the first half, and then just refuses to rebound the rest of the
That'd
game.
be so good. That'd be so good.
Nuggets
He
still
just
win the
lets it
fourth.
drop in front of him. Like puts his hand.
In all sincerity,
hands
like
behind his back.
I was worried about Murray maybe needing to miss some more time and this or that, and
Yeah.
now I'm worried about him playing. Are we
Yeah.
ruined? Are we ruined as
I
NBA
mean,
fans?
look, I said this on Twitter. Like, I will never say no to watching Jamal Murray play. Of
course.
But this is definitely not a game he needs to play in. against the Houston Rockets, the worst team in the NBA.
Well, I'm going to go back on what I was saying. I want him to play as much as possible. I want him to get, like, strong. I want him to, like, it's not good. Start, stop. It's not good.
Yeah,
like, I want him
true.
to get iron, like, forged, you know, and, like, you just get stronger by playing. So it's good. Like, he's a young guy, man. It's good.
Okay.
Yeah. For the Rockets, Kevin Porter's out. Jayshawn Tate is out. All their other regulars are good to go, though. Zeke is also out for the Nuggets. He is on the road trip, though. I saw him warming up just on the Altitude broadcast there. So he is on the road trip. Looks like he's progressing.
I think, has he not been on the road trips?
I mean, I doubt he went on that last 2 games.
Memphis, really? Okay.
That Aaron Gordon didn't go on.
Cup.
Yeah, regular starters tonight. Jamal, KCP, Michael Porter, Aaron Gordon, Nikola Jokic against the Houston Rockets.
Is there anything to... I mean, look, the Rockets aren't good. It still can be a bit of a trap game when you're a good team. Like, Denver just came off of 3 tough games. Cleveland, Memphis, Clippers. Those are all battles. You have to be locked in.
Yep.
I'm a little concerned that this is the game where you're like, it's just the Rockets, you guys. And then this ends up getting to be like a frustrating one, even if they win.
Of course, there's always that concern in the back of your head. I mean, they have some guys who can fill it up, like actually mainly one guy. Your boy, Jalen Green. That's going to be, the guy for Houston tonight. But like other than that, Houston has the worst offense in the NBA. They have the second to worst defense.
Well, I wonder if there's any correlation between those two things. The one guy that can fill it up and the worst offense in the NBA.
Tari Easton's been playing a lot off the bench. Though.
Let's go.
Your other boy.
My boy.
By the way, somebody in the comments the other day brought up he went 17th.
You could move up. That's 5 spots.
You think you could move up to get him?
For two for one,
yeah.
absolutely.
What would you have had to have traded?
Both picks.
They traded to get the pick. So you're saying they would have traded a back
and then
pick.
traded again to get up.
Yeah, like I'm just saying, you can turn 2 picks in the way that
I
Tim
agree
Connolly
with you
used
right
to
on that.
always turn 1 pick into 2 picks. You can turn 2 picks into 1 pick. But
Tari Eason plays, man. Like Aaron Gordon playing tonight is the weirdest thing because Tari Eason's like a bruiser, man. He's kind of hard, I think, physically to go up against.
Yeah, and they got a lot of young guys. They'll maybe play hard, some of them.
How about the Şengün Jokic battle? I mean, that's his guy.
The Şengün storyline's interesting because the word out of Houston is everybody hates Şengün. Their coach and his teammates all hate the guy. Really? He's like, he got benched in the Lillard game because apparently his pick and roll defense wasn't good enough.
Oh, wow.
In the first half. Lillard still goes for 71.
I love it. Man,
Yeah.
what a shit show in Houston.
I know, man. I feel like we have to
He's
go.
so clearly the most important
we have to
player
go
over there.
rescue Şengün. Like, that's our duty.
You know what? When we
Yeah.
get to trade, we're going to have to.
We might have to go rescue that guy.
Oh, he'd be such a great backup.
Yeah.
Let's move on now, guys, because if you're, I didn't spend much of today on Twitter. I was too busy. I had meetings going on, I had a bit of different stuff. But the little I did, I just keep seeing all this Jokic is actually a stat pattern. Where did this begin?
Kendrick Perkins.
Maybe on
Perkins?
this show, actually.
On this
I wasn't
show?
going to say anything.
Man, I said one time there was one game where Jokic clearly was trying to get it. Here's
No.
what I want to get into.
No.
Jokic as a stat pattern. Jokic, I think there are a few games throughout his career, and I would say like at most 10 games, where he has had 9 assists, and I'm like, okay, he checked back into the game I didn't expect him to. He didn't take a shot. He does a pass or whatever. Guess what? Denver has won all of those. It has never come in a moment where it's like, man, Jokic really changed his game in a critical moment. And also, less so than any other player. I mean, we know he has, I think, 41 Sombor doubles over his career. So, we know he has been cut off at that moment for an enormous amount of time. We know, Harrison, that he has triple-doubles in 25 or fewer minutes repeatedly. So it's like, how could you pad stats when you are getting a triple-double at halftime? All of these different things. And then the number one of all, 23-0 when getting a triple-double.
Bro,
Where's this narrative? I swear to God.
It's not a narrative. What it is, you're like all... It's kind of honestly like what opponents of Embiid do. They'll be like, Yeah, he got 52 points with 34
free throws. Yeah,
free throws.
You're right. Yeah,
It's
I'll tell you who's
it's a
actually
way to-
stat padding is Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid shoots the ball every time
Hater's
he gets
ball.
it. He's stat padding his points.
Right.
He doesn't pass to his teammates. He's barely shooting above 50% from the field. He's stat padding.
Yeah, but
you are right though. That
it's a way to not diminish the achievement, but in some way make it seem less than. But by being like, but the hilarious idea is like, even if he is stat pad, he's still doing the things.
Here's the thing though. Joel Embiid really does go to the line as much as anyone in the NBA.
Yes.
Jokic doesn't stat pad.
No,
That's
I
the
know.
thing is there's not a kernel of truth to it. With Joel, it could be exaggerated, like, oh well, he only scores because
No,
he
this
gets
is
the line.
last year's rap tour, where you go like, yeah, he's got all those things, but like, you need a calculator. Like,
yeah.
And this year, it's like, yeah, sure, he's averaging a triple
he's
double when you're
he's
padding your
he's
stats.
so good that he can just purposely only try to get assists, and the Nuggets still win every game.
Yeah.
It's like
He's that good.
It's just like it's an insane argument when you know
It is insane.
when you are to the point where you're like, oh man, that's really good. Yeah, but it's dumb for this reason. You know, like,
It
dumb?
is so insane. I think Jokic has stat padded one game in his career, and it was the headband game when he needed that one assist to become the first player ever to get that total. I think that's the only time he's ever done it. Jokic, after his sophomore season, I remember this distinctly, his second NBA season, in his end of year presser, somebody like rattled off his stat line to him. He was like, oh, you averaged 16 points and 8 rebounds. And he was like, oh, wow. That's pretty good. And he said like Malone told him his stat line after that season, and he like had no idea what it was. So what we really know about Nikola Jokic, he does not care, man.
No.
He doesn't give a shit if he gets a triple-double.
Right.
We've watched this guy for 7 years not care about his numbers. He would rather not get a triple-double because that means he does not have to talk about it after the game. He would rather not get one for that reason.
I hope
alone.
he goes for a Sombor double tonight. The most likely way to get that and then still play hard is by getting 9 points.
I hope he gets 71, 30, and 40.
Oh, yeah, by the way, we never talk about stat padding when you're up 20 in the fourth quarter, but you have 60, and it's like, well, let's see if you can get 70.
Gotta leave him in.
That's stat padding. Nonetheless,
God.
I think that the idea, like, look, I do think that Jokic has, on very rare occasions, rarer than just about any other player in the NBA, maybe gone for, or the team has put him back in. Maybe he doesn't even want to, and he's like, really, I'm going back into the game? Like, all right, I'll go back. But nonetheless, I do not think he is in any way, shape, or form a stat padder, and there's no way you could actually make that argument in good faith. I think people are just bored of Jokic winning MVPs.
Yes,
they
they
want
are.
out of it. And I think that the only real solution, and I don't know what would happen here, but it would be very curious if Jokic did just come out and say, don't vote for me
Yes.
MVP. Would
Really?
it hurt his chances?
If he
Yeah.
said legitimately like, I am withdrawing my name.
He should put
do
out a
not-
statement
yes.
through Nuggets PR.
I am not the MVP.
Yes.
Please do not include me in the MVP conversation.
And then he could just-
congrats, Joel or Giannis.
Yeah, then you could just be like, I would rather that the little children have their award. This is beneath me, and it's embarrassing.
Yeah. It is a vestige of just people are like so bothered by the fact that he's got to win it for us this year, Yoke, come on, baby. We
I don't
do
even-
it. and I'm telling you-
I literally do not want him to win. I just
not
like
the MVP,
Oh,
the
yeah.
championship.
Oh, yeah, that- yes,
I
yes.
just want to be able to like yell at all of these dumb people. I just sat quietly. You see me, I'm not on the timeline going back and forth with everybody.
I put
on
out
this
one
stuff.
tweet today. It was a banger. That's it. Got in, got out real quick.
dude, it is the I forgot the name. Never mind. Sorry.
All right. Let's move on, though, now to something more pleasant and enjoyable. So Jokic could get 100 tonight. By the way, are we feeling it? Is tonight the night? And is it not as cool if it was the Rockets?
No,
No, it
it's
doesn't matter.
it. First off, it is tonight. Is it the
He's
Rockets?
definitely getting one
He's
tonight.
definitely getting one tonight.
For sure.
And is it cool because it's the Rockets? Yeah, dude. Like, he should just lay waste to all inferior competition from this day forth. The Rockets should never have a glimmer of even feeling like they're in the same league, in the same universe as this guy. Like, we won't say like 100 triple doubles. Again, the last one was against the Rockets.
I mean, of course. Yeah, of course.
Like, this is a thing where there's actually something else to focus on versus just like absolutely crummy competition that does not want to win this game at all. Like,
Yeah.
they would be devastated if they won this game.
Well, let's walk down memory lane here.
Oh,
I have
nice.
7 games on the top of my head. In the chat, by the way, let us know your favorite or most memorable Jokic triple-double games. Like, I want to see if there's any that I forgot. I'm going to get to the obvious ones, guys. There was the first one. We all remember our first one.
You always remember your first one.
20
I remember
points.
my first triple-double.
20 points, 12 rebounds, 11 assists. This happened on February 3rd, 2017, against the Milwaukee Bucks in a win. We all remember this one, the first one, and I just remember, like, even Scott Hastings. There it is. Like, everybody was waiting for it, the whole arena.
Yeah.
This was at home. He followed it up 10 days later with his second triple-double.
That's when we should have known.
And then he ended up having 6. So he had his first one on February 3rd of his sophomore season. Remember, December 15th he starts. He wasn't playing enough minutes to even get one. Yeah. And then he finally is starting, and then he gets 1, then he gets 6 more in the final, 25 games of the season. Our guy, man, we should have known all along.
I'm telling you, this is just like when the very first 4-minute mile happened, and you're like, human beings then realized they can do it, and then they just kept happening right after that.
Yeah. The most memorable one of that season, though, is actually the one that happened against Minnesota. Do you remember the Timberwolves one? He had a bunch of, and he had just had a couple. It was in Denver, and he had the
Late
behind
season.
the back,
Yeah.
one-handed throw to Wilson Chandler over the top. Wilson Chandler.
Oh, yeah.
Like that was like a really iconic one to me, because then again, it was just like that was like around the time where he was skyrocketing from is he as good as Jahlil Okafor to like he's better than Karl Anthony Towns. It all happened in a very short window of time, and that triple-double to me against Towns was one of those ones where it's like, yeah, this guy's special. Number 2, the fastest triple-double to ever happen. This
My
one happened
personal favorite.
February 15th, 2018, 14 minutes, 33 seconds.
That is the most padded ass stat I've ever heard.
People don't realize how ridiculous that is, because he got one in 18 minutes this year.
Yeah.
Which is the
Not
fourth,
even close.
It's
Not
the
even
fourth
close.
fastest of all time.
Yeah.
But it's not even close to the record. And the one he got this year was in the first half.
Yeah,
too.
what if he breaks the record tonight? That would be the best way to
It
do
wouldn't
it.
count because he's just padding his stats
He's
against
just
the Rockets. The Rockets
Dude,
just
you know what would be actually here's what I'm actually fan fiction I'm rooting for. Jokic tonight to go for a 30-30-30 game and then go, that's padding my stats. That's what it looks like when I pad my stats.
that's stat padding, brother.
yeah, he's like 30, 20, and 18. That's just regular me
Or if,
dominating.
he just decides to score it. Dude, I swear to God, if he gets, I just want him to get 50 goddamn points, like 20 rebounds.
I just want to drop the mic. That's stat padding. And it's some absurd number. We're like, all right, that's what Yoke looks like when he stat pads. The perfect triple-double. Who could forget this one? 35, 11, and 11. It happened at the home opener of the next one. 35, 11, 11, 11 of 11 shooting, 0 turnovers. The perfect game.
Jeez.
It is hilarious. Adam put like this list of the triple double. Like, first off,
We're
there's
about to go through them, yeah.
But I mean, like, first off, there's a lot of them have a name.
Yeah. That's
And
a
it's
great
like-
part about a lot of Jokic memories. Like, they have a very defining
Yeah.
characteristic.
But it's
shot,
also
the
like,
moment, the
what do you
game.
mean?
The seven.
Yeah, like, what do you mean he has the fastest, the most dominant, the
perfect.
Perfect. Yeah.
Jeez, it's-
Another one, guys, against the Clippers last year, I'll always remember this one. 49 points. It's his highest scoring triple-double. 49 points, 14-10. And, of course, we all remember this, the dominant close of the game, including the game-winning assist.
that was a stat pad for sure.
Which, by the way, similar to this last game against the Clippers, what did he have? A triple-double on the last play where he throws an oop?
to
that
Bruce,
one,
yeah.
10 assists. What was the last play of that game? Assist to AG
Wow.
in the corner for the win.
shameless.
Yeah.
I'm disgusted
He has to be looking to score that every time.
every time.
Another one I'll always remember, the Pelicans game from last year, 46, 12, and 11. 30 points in the fourth quarter and overtime, and then Larry Nance Jr. said it was the most unstoppable performance he's ever seen. Mm-hmm. Unguardable.
I mean,
of any player.
Yeah.
when Jokic gets going, like we saw this at the end of the last game, like when he gets going, it's like, what are you going to do?
Yep.
What are you going to do? Like, you can put a bunch of people in front of me. I'll just fade away and
nothing.
shoot a jump shot that won't touch any part of the net. Even.
Yeah, here's another one. Game 7 against the Clippers. Game 7. You talk about a triple-double in Game 7. 16 points, 22 rebounds, 13 assists.
And just a total, like, dissecting of the Clippers defense.
Dominant.
All I remember from that game is just the 2-man game and Jokic cashing it at like the 3-point line.
Dude, the Clippers now
and just the Nuggets scoring every time.
the Clippers now have to feel like they are in the Eastern Conference all throughout the 2010s.
The LeBron
And
era,
then they're
yeah.
just looking at LeBron like, we can't do anything. Like, the Clippers cannot beat Nikola Jokic. They have no answer for Nikola Jokic.
And then lastly on here, of course, it's the 7. By the way, I didn't realize this because we never talk about it. We just talk about the 7. That was a 30-20-10 game. 30-21-10. How weird is it that we don't even talk? We talk about the 7 and all this, but he had a 30-20-10 game, which is extremely rare.
Well, he had the 30-20-10 triple-double in the playoffs.
Yep, he had that in a loss, but yep.
He was only the 3rd player ever to get 30-20-10 in the playoffs.
And then he got a 30-20-10 in the 7. Did I miss any, Kale, that people brought up that would be like most memorable, that had a singular name or something like that? There's a lot of good ones, but those might be to me the ones that popped in my head. All right, Eric, will you make us some money?
I mean, I'll try. It didn't go very well last time.
Oh wait,
I'll
2
say
super
that.
chats. We have 2 super chats.
Oh, well, look, I made us money.
Wow, Eric, unbelievable. Andrew says 100 divided by 10 for Jokic.
Okay.
Did I miss something there? 100
100 triple-doubles.
doubles divided by 10.
Gave $10.
Oh, there it is. We cracked the code. Kale figured out $10. We got it. Thank
Man,
you.
we're some dumb idiots.
We are so dumb. We're the dumbest people on it. Brad says, in defense of Perk, look at his stats. He obviously never stat padded in his career. LFG.
I know,
Man, that's a
dude.
good burn. He
just-
averaged like 3 points.
Nikola
a game.
My
Jokic
man
is
just-
too honest of a man.
I
to
know. My
stat
man just
pad.
plate padded.
I gotta
just pads wins.
I gotta say though, Perk likes Yoke, man. We know that his son.
This is the one thing that
I would look at ESPN how people look at like Fox News and CNN.
or how you look at the WWE.
It's everything that's said on there is for ratings.
The thing is that
For
once Perk
social media moments.
Once Perk came on this show and was talking to you guys, and it was like, oh, I love Jokic. You're like,
Yeah.
all right. He's just like, they're like, man, you got to like get people talking. So it's like, all right,
Exactly.
Nikola Jokic is the worst European player to ever play, and you're like, what? Then we get fired up.
I want
and
to do a
just runs
segment where we
around.
think of what's the next narrative that ESPN's going to form about Nikola Jokic's MVP campaign.
oh, about Jokic specifically.
I mean, we went through the racism period. Now we're into the stat padding.
Oh, you
period.
think
Does he actually
Hold
have
on. Do you
the
think
best
we're
supporting
Do you think
cast?
we're through the racism period?
Yeah,
You think that's
we're
gonna
not
come
through.
back around?
We're not through that one. Yeah, that one's just gonna linger.
We're never through that one.
I think we might get to a point where it's like, actually, he has the best supporting cast. When you look
Yeah,
at
yeah,
it, I
totally.
mean, like, how many of his
Yeah,
guys are
like,
shooting
oh, yeah.
well? And
Who did
Yeah,
Will
like-
Chamberlain play with?
His
Jamal
coach
Murray?
is just too good.
no.
Disgusting.
All right, give us some bets.
Sombor double by halftime. Rest the second half. That
Would be
That
great.
would be awesome.
No, I'm telling you, 30-30-30. And then just drop the mic. Be like, you guys want to see what stat padding looks like?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it. Okay, cool. Let's open up our DraftKings Sportsbook app, shall we? We'll look at it together.
You've got
That's the
5
number
minutes.
one sportsbook in all the land. Okay, so the Nuggets are favored by 12.5 points on the road.
I wouldn't bet the under,
I
but
don't
I would say the under.
You'll take the under in the game?
I just think there's so many avenues for this to be-
232.5?
No, 12.5.
Oh, you would take it under 12.5? See,
Denver might be up 30 and then
this is
finish
a game-
with that.
I'll take minus 12.5.
I'll take
Really?
it too, but
Yeah.
I won't actually take it.
Yeah,
That's
don't take
something.
it. It's a dumb bet.
That's a full stay away. This is just like there's too many, as Adam says, too many things can happen. So, but the Nuggets are heavily favored, as what you would expect on the road in Houston. Here are the bets I love. Looking at that list of players that have gone off against the Houston Rockets, who is a player that is motivated by that and would like to go off? Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray would like to go off against the Houston Rockets. I'm taking his points over 21.5 tonight.
All right, I don't love the bet, but I'll do it with
I'm
you.
taking
I'll do
it. He
with
wants
you.
it. He's not been playing. We don't even know for sure if he's back. The backometer hit the red last time.
He hasn't returned also at the moment.
Oh, that's true.
The moment we're not sure if he's returned.
The back spasmon.
Spasm monitor.
Okay. In the same light, Michael Porter Jr. has been transcendent. We spent all last post game just absolutely giving him all of the love. I'm taking his threes. I love it.
That's my favorite
And now-
bet. Michael Porter Jr. threes is my single favorite bet
It's
in
a
the
great,
world.
but he has ascended a level.
Oh.
He's now up to 3.5, over 3.5.
Oh,
But
man.
with greater pressure
Yeah.
comes greater reward. This is now in
Heavy
plus
wears
money.
the crown.
I thought you were
Plus
saying
Heavy
$135.
wears the
odds,
head.
but yeah, let's do
Where's
it.
This
the
plus
crown?
money at plus 135.
3.5. Oh, I'm gonna miss the days of 2.5. I'm
I
so
know,
sad.
I'm
Pour it
also
Back in the day, man.
Pour it out for 2.5.
Great
I'm
times.
also taking Jamal Murray's threes. Excuse me. He only needs 2.5. That's minus money, but I mean, I feel like those two are absolutely. They're going to
I
get.
can't believe we're betting this on this
Why?
game.
It's going to be
'Cause they might win
Jalen
by
Green
40.
and Kevin Porter Jr. shooting, and they're like, "All right, if you idiots are doing it, we can do it too." And then I am going to bet one Nikola Jokic to get one triple double tonight.
I like
the
it.
100th triple double is going to pay you plus 130. I'm taking it. I love it.
Okay.
The dev bet of the night would definitely be Jalen Green over 29.5 points, rebounds,
No,
assists.
no.
Dev would be like, it's just too low.
he's like, man, yeah.
he's
man,
gonna get that.
He'd be like, that line's trifling. I know. And then we would we just all get mad at him. Even when he's not here, he's here, isn't he? Dev,
Tari
we miss him.
Eason double plus 900.
I don't know. I don't know enough about that.
Shangun not playing a whole lot. Plus 900 is an awful lot.
yeah, and
900.
Tari Eason coming off a double-double.
All right, let's take
His
it,
first
man.
and only one of the season.
We're
Let's
taking
take it.
Eric's guy for a double for no reason.
Let's
Plus
go,
900.
man. I mean,
Let's
that
go.
wouldn't have been my choice, but like when you put it in those terms, I do like money.
I can't believe we're going to make a same game parlay off of this game. I do like Jokic's assist tonight. Are they really not going to let Shangun play against his idol?
I mean, he's been playing, but Steven Silas just hates him.
All right, here's the thing. Jokic assist tonight, 15 plus. You could take it. Should we try it? Should we get plus 800 on the same game parlay?
I don't like, dude.
What if we
assists
just do that and a basic one on the other side? So we can do that, and then we just do like a low, Murray 1-3 or something.
For my
15 assists?
for my same game parlays, I like low numbers. I like 3-pointers. I like a steal in there to sweeten the pot, and I'll triple double. So I'm going to put in I'm going to get threes. I'm going to take. Like I said, I really think Jamal Murray is going to want to go off tonight. So I'm going to take
threes or
2 threes from
Okay.
Jamal. I'm going to take 2 threes from Michael Porter, which those two together get you minus 215. Then I'm going to go a steal for Jokic.
Oh, no, we're switching it up.
Yeah, he's been getting steals of late. Like it's back. It's for just one steal from Jokic. That already gets you into plus territory. That's plus 100. And then I'm going to take a Nikola Jokic or triple double rather. Nikola Jokic.
I'm telling you, I took Jokic. I took 15 plus assists. I like it in the same game parlay. You only put like a half unit or something on it on the same game parlay. But plus 800. Look, I would love Jokic to come out and stat pad the hell out of this game. 10 points, 10 rebounds, 20 assists.
Listen to this, dude. All right, here's the bet: 2 Murray 3-pointers, 2 Porter Jr. 3-pointers, 1 Jokic steal. Yes, Jokic triple double, and yes, Tari Eason double double plus 2,200.
Ooh.
Jeez.
That is a lot of variables.
Plus
though, man.
2,200.
I like it, though. You're
That's
right.
unreal.
All right, those are our reckless and inappropriate bets. We're going to go.
Dude,
we got to make this game interesting somehow.
I'm cash padding.
We got to get some. Yeah, we're cash padding. We got to make it interesting somehow. Hopefully, the Nuggets don't let us down. Everybody, thanks for tuning in. Hit that like button on the way out. And I'm telling you, if we do get a Jokic triple double tonight, we do get a Nuggets win. We might have a little special surprise for you post game.
Well, I already put it like, listen, I've got things in the chamber. If the vibes are right, the drops will flow.
I'm telling you, it's a good one. It's a good one.
Let's go.
We'll see you guys on the other side.